Hi, I'm Gail Robarge and I'm part of the Welcome Table Planning team. We are very grateful that we have been able to continue serving meals at Welcome Table throughout the pandemic and even expand our numbers that we are serving. Today, I'd like to tell you about a few of our Welcome Table guests. Although I won't be using their real names, these are people that we know from the days when we were serving dinner inside Fellowship Hall. There is a lovely elderly couple named Ken and Deborah, who have been married for 50 years and have 5 daughters. They have been coming for years, and Ken always arrives early to save a seat in the front of a fellowship hall, and his wife waits in the car and joins him later. He used to work as a gardener, and he loves to talk about the weather and gardening. He's also really happy whenever he finds a National Geographic magazine on our magazine table. Now that we're serving outside, he arrives to pick up his dinner, but he has trouble negotiating the steps. So James thoughtfully carries the package down to him, waiting at the bottom of the steps. And here's a story from Patsy Atchison. Sandra arrives every time smartly dressed with a hat, a huge smile, a cross hanging around her neck, and a book. She likes to go upstairs to the loft to read while she's waiting for dinner. She used to, She also sings in a large volunteer choir at the Kennedy Center, and she even invited Patsy to attend. She belongs to a sorority that meets annually, which she really enjoys. But this year, both of those big events in her life were canceled. She still comes to pick up a dinner handed out by James. She waves and smiles and asks how Patsy is doing. She also asked to be remembered to Nick, because she would always see Patsy's husband Nick in the stairwell on her way up to the loft. And if she didn't see him, she would say, "How's Nick?" and tell him I said hi. And here's one last story from John Lloyd. In November, he was talking to a man named Julio, who told John he had traveled by bus all the way from Herndon to come to Welcome Table. He lives in Herndon and rents a room there. Sometimes he doesn't have enough money to pay the rent and has to find shelter elsewhere. He doesn't have any regular social service support, but he does visit a couple of other churches during the month. He told John that the gift card we give out for groceries is really important to him. So, even though we're able to keep going and James is handing out the dinners outside, we just don't get the chance that we used to have to talk with our guests and ask how they are doing. I am so glad we are able to keep serving them meals, and I hope and pray that they will stay safe and healthy until we can see them up close again.